Hey Aries, welcome to your love reading for January 2024, okay? I'm Gigi, this is my channel, Simply Blossoming Tarot. So welcome in, alright? I am open for readings. You can book at simplyblossomingtarot.com. What else? Only take messages that resonate with you. Check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Let's get into it. Okay. Aries. The energy feels very quiet for Aries. Almost like a limbo feeling. And the first card I see is Chiron, which is your energy. Okay. Y'all want to take that? I'm seeing separation here. Okay. Y'all, understand that your separations, whether this is past, whether you're dealing with somebody, whether you've gone through a breakup or there's somebody from the past or whatever, this is all a part of the great work, okay? This is you. Spirit has you in a process of evolution for just your being who you are, right? Your life purpose, your soul's purpose, your spiritual evolution, your growth, your emotional intelligence, all these things. Separation, just like I'm kind of getting that Bible scripture of there's a time and a place for everything under the sun. There's a time for peace, there's a time for war, there's a time for laughter, there's a time for sorrow. There's a time for everything. So there's a time for being in relationships and there's a time for solitude, okay? There's a time for being around a group of people, and then there's a time for taking time to yourself and taking a step back, okay? Every time, I think I'm already picking up, there's, this is codependency issues, okay? So I think that Aries, as the collective struggles with separation, not literally like, so as an air sign, as an Aquarius, there's certain things that I like. It's hard for me to wrap my head around. And I also think that I'm just wired a little differently. I'm very logical. So there's some things where I'm like, okay, well, logically it's called this, but it's not really that. Like, I'm very, I don't know, like matter of fact. So, excuse me. So for me, I don't process, all I can say, this is my experience, okay? They say this is an Aquarius attribute. I don't know. I have a hard time, like my mind can't wrap around jealousy. I can say that I've never been jealous of anybody in my life. And I know that y'all looking at me like, she lying, like whatever. My mind doesn't process jealousy, and also it doesn't process stress. Like, I'm never thinking in my head like, oh my God, I'm so stressed out. So how it happens for me is that, like, I'll have a headache or I'll feel a little tired. Like, I'll feel my physicality first, and then I'm like, oh, I'm stressed. But the idea of that never pops up. And that same as jealousy, it's in that same box or whatever. So I have a hard time processing jealousy because it is illogical to me. So whether it's someone is jealous of your beauty, of your gifts, your talents, your money, or whatever, to me it's hard for me to process that because we all have opportunity, right? We all have the opportunity to wake up every day and work out, take care of our health, be as beautiful as we want, change things about ourselves, grow. We have time to go get more money. We have time to go into loving relationships. We have time to build community. We have time. Like, there's something about it that it's literally illogical. Like, to me, jealousy is illogical. Yeah. So I'm picking up that energy. But for you guys, when it comes for like separations and breakups, and whether it's walking away from a job or walking away from a school, transferring, going somewhere else, it's dealing with change. It's almost like, and the only thing constant in life is change, like period. So when you don't adjust to change well, or understanding that relationships come in and out of your life, people are there for a reason, a season, whatever, that is, having that as the thing that you don't understand or that you can't wrap your head around, or that's really hard, okay? Because that is a constant. So when you are wanting to stay stuck to people, basically, that comes from a abandonment issue, codependency issues, not being able to leave exes alone, all these things, okay? Lord, I feel like I honestly don't want to do Aries readings anymore. I'm so sorry, guys. It's the same message over and over again. But I still do them because I have some, some loyal Aries in the, against nature. Against nature. It's just like you can't force anything. That's what against nature means. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And that's what I'm saying, that there's a hard time understanding what God's plan is for you, or if someone deems, and look, this bird here is taking flight, like things leaving, right? Elevating. And that's actually what the sublimation card is about. It's about elevating. It's about going to the next level. I feel like Aries, it's so hard to go to the next level and to elevate because you like to stay in what's familiar, okay? And you may be wondering, well, why isn't my life looking like this? Or why haven't I expanded to this? Or why haven't... It's because you're repeating cycles in the foundations that spirit, God, universe, or even just love, okay? Love is a universal journey of its own. It's a universal process. It's a universal test. There's levels. People are more so into the idea of love or even marriage versus actually having it. There's a idolization of relationships and the romance movies and the romance novels and all of these things. And when you actually get in a relationship and you have to do all the work, then all of a sudden it's not a rom-com anymore. Life is not a rom-com. Love is not a rom-com. Like, it's just not. So against nature... And some of you may be learning that lesson that, like, oh my gosh, relationships are hard, right? Yeah, it says willfulness and to force or to control. Okay? On some level, we all know when we are going against nature, we recognize it in feelings of impatience and agitation that arise when trying to force certain outcomes. The Contra Nitrium card arrives to remind the alchemists they cannot control the uncontrollable. Nature has its way, enveloping us in a wild narrative that we can collaborate in but not dictate. No matter our efforts to manage every aspect of our lives, the mess ensues. Spring is soggy, the lotus requires mud, people do what they want to do. This card heeds a warning not to fight the flow of Mother Nature or of destiny. Once we loosen the grip of what we think life should look like, a whole new realm of possibilities awakens. Now is the time to be radically open to what nature has in front of you. It says, what we resist persists. And that's what I'm saying, that I as an Aquarius, I'm tired of doing Aries readings. I may skip 3 months. I'm sick of it. Okay. It's the same thing over and over again. It's the forceful will. It's the masculine energy. It's the first zodiac, the childlike energy. I want my way. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Think of this card as trying to force a square peg into a round hole. There's likely a solution waiting for you to see it. Shake things up, dance, tell a joke, and take a break. Try something new. Lighten up. Get out of the rules. Get out of all of that. Okay. Yes, sublimination talks about elevation, rising, and flight. Things will be stifled and things will stay the same in a forced, restricted energy. Okay, doing the same shit every day. Doing the same every day. Looking at relationships the same way. And then there's also a I'm right, you're wrong type energy, you know. Some of you guys may be traveling soon or may have already traveled because this is connected to birds and flight. Some of you guys could start going out to mountain peaks a lot. There's an aspect of celebrated elevation, of ascending above and gaining a greater perspective. Yes. Yes, there's something here. So in your love life, you're needing to see a greater perspective. You're needing to, and when that happens, you have Jupiter here. Things start to expand for you. Sparks of light start to happen, okay? Wow. Aries, Aries, Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. La, 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 la. La 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 la. We will take you where you wanna go. So spice up your life. Well, I was like, why am I singing the Spice Girls? Literally, spice up your life, honey. Every boy and every girl, spice up your life. No sugar in the have fun, like for real. Like, I don't know, like let loose, really enjoy yourself, get over this stuck nature, trying to control everything. Ugh, like y'all just need to let loose, okay? Aries love life. That I heard the la 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 la. I didn't catch on until later. When you're feeling sad and low, we will take you where you wanna go. Smiling faces. Oh, I'm such a Spice Girls friend, y'all. It's crazy. You know, I'm surprised that a lot of people don't pick up. One of my greatest inspirations is Scary Spice. I had all her dolls. Like, I think hopefully that makes sense. I don't know. Scary Spice. Okay. Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. In their love life for January 2024. We will take you where you gotta go. Where you wanna go. Also, London is popping up. Big Ben, the tower, something about time. We will take you where you want to go. Smiling faces, la la la. La 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 la. Spice up your life, every boy and every girl. Oh, I'm such a 90s child. Oh, that just brightens my soul, okay? Bottom of the deck is the Four of Air. Needing to, this could be time of like rest and relaxation, okay? With the Eight of Swords and the Four of Swords, y'all, I'm seeing like you may cut somebody off or ghost or vice versa or something like that. Okay, yes, Two of Cups, some sort of soulmate. The Nine of Water. Okay. Yes, I'm seeing like there could be a small message, and then somebody goes ghost, and then what's the Ten of Wands, and then yeah, the Ten of Fire, and then the Nine of Swords and the Star. Yeah, I see an ending here. Okay. The energy that you are leaving is the Two of Pentacles, which is indecisive energy, or balance, people who are trying to play you and somebody else, trying to balance, you know, all these things, honey. Underneath the surface, you have the Sun and the Seven of Swords. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Leo who was not very nice, okay, or someone from your childhood. But underneath the surface, what's happening with the Sun and the Seven of Swords, this is self-sabotage. The Sun card is about the self, okay? Leo, sister sign to Aquarius. It's right here on my beautiful zodiac calendar, okay? That's my sister sign. Aquarius is about the collective, okay? Leo is about the self. It's time for you to focus on self, okay? Because let me show you what's happening. Underneath the surface, because you're almost like running from the healing of putting the spotlight on yourself and actually doing the healing and all these things, right? Like you may have healing time, but then it's like you run out of it or whatever, right? Deep healing needs to happen, and even with the Seven of Swords, this is don't lie to yourself. Don't get in your own way. It's the self-sabotage from like letting yourself shine, glow, be confident in a real way, like in a real radiating way, okay? Also, underneath the surface, there's something in the childhood. There's something in the childhood with the Seven of Swords, whether you felt slighted, whether you feel that you were deceived, that you were lied to, something about your childhood could have came out or something like that, okay? So, the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Water. Hold on. I'm also getting a vibe here of like something about children. Okay, the Sun card can talk about a child or pregnancy, but the Seven of Swords, that's like trying to trick somebody or like trap somebody. Okay, so I don't know what the hell that's about. But at the top, if that's what's going on, it's not happening. Because this is the Ace of Cups is the pregnancy card. With the Seven of Wands, it's a block. Okay, this is what I'm trying to tell you. So underneath the surface, there's a self-sabotatory energy of one's healing, and that is blocking love. Okay, it's blocking love or like self-healing in some way. The overall energy is the life giver. This is the Empress. Okay, this can talk about. I feel like somebody could be really focused on pregnancy. Yeah, this is the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, someone from the past. Someone could have like blocked. I don't know why this is coming off sexual. Like somebody could have denied sex. Anyway, okay, the